You would love this blanket. Hey, kitty. Yeah. Morning. I haven't brushed just sitting down to do some devotions, and I just wanted to show you this blanket that I finished. I worked on it for 4 years. No. Yes. Yes. I started it in 2016. And I finished it finally a few weeks ago. And so I've been loving it. And Rogue loves it too. Like, if this blanket is out, she's on it. Which is adorable. But I just want to show you that. Like, this is her blanket. But yeah. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. I'm saying so now. It will be. Today's Thursday. It's lunchtime. And I have some book mail. So I'm gonna show you. I got book mail, right? I got The Three Musketeers by Alexandre Dumas. How was my French? Probably really bad. This is in the vintage editions. So I also have what do I got? I have Test of the D'Urbervilles and To Kill a Mockingbird in these editions. I quite like them, so I'm starting to collect them and throw them on the floor. But interesting. Let me find Tess. Oh no, this isn't Tess, isn't even. Well, it is and it isn't. It's vintage classics, but I'll flip you around in a second and show you in a row. So this is the three. So this is what I mean by the vintage. So they have vintage whatever. But interesting, I got this off of Book Depository. I got this from Chapters. I also got this from Chapters. It's not, doesn't say vintage Hardy, but here it says vintage classics. So it kind of fits, I guess. This one is from Chapters. It's floppy. This is from Book Depository. It's not very floppy. It's pretty stiff. I love Ariel Bassett's flop test because that's also like how I look at this. This is floppy. This is delightful. I was nervous that it would be stiff like this one, but it's not. It's delightfully floppy. That's the thing. UK covers are often better, but then the paperback is so stiff, and I just like a floppy chunk. Like, okay, well, I'll probably have to break it in, but like, there, it's staying open. There's no way I could ever make this one stay open. So yeah, that's my haul. Three Musketeers. My book club is reading this, and we're going to be reading this over, well, we were going to read it over the next 4 months. Usually we read them in 2-month chunks, but we're reading this over 4 months. But I mean, we might all finish this before the end of May April, because of social distancing. So I'm going to eat my lunch now. I'm going to work on editing a video. I like where I have paused it, so yeah, that's where things are at. Here's a cat. Hello! She always has to be just right here. Right here. Just always right there. Right, kitty? Okay, bye. While my lunch is in the microwave, heating up some leftovers, this is the activity that Chris and I did yesterday. He had this ancient Sculpey. Like, the package said copyright 1997. Okay? But it still was able to be worked with. So, we played around. We've been into, so our date night, we had date night yesterday. So we went to the Dairy Queen drive-thru. We got Dairy Queen. Then we came home, we watched the latest Bon Appetit video, and then we watched the Great Pottery Throwdown on YouTube, which I think I've been talking about already in my vlog, so I won't talk about it again, but we watched the Great Pottery Throwdown. And then we broke out this ancient Sculpey, and I made a couple of dishes, marble dishes, just to like, so when I'm like knitting on the couch or something, and I need somewhere to put a stitch marker, I can put it in here, because then it won't get lost in the couch. So I made a couple of those. And you have like this sparkly stuff, which is kind of cool. I think you can tell it's kind of metallic-y. And then I made these beads. So my plan is, I'm disappointed that I put the black stripe on these ones. But basically I want to make some earrings with some yarn tassels underneath. Whoops! And then, yeah, make earrings from that. Chris made this tiny little bowling ball. Where's the holes? There. He made this teeny tiny bowling ball. There we go. And so I'm going to make this into a progress keeper stitch marker with some wire through it. And then he made these little badges. They're so cute. I made the hearts. He did the smiley faces. Look at how cute they are. Oh my gosh. So we have little matching badges. And that is how adorable me and my husband are. My food is warm, so I'm going to edit my video now. Hi guys, look at you snugs, cute. Hello. Just gonna get comfy on the bed. Oh, this is nice. Hi, it's Saturday at like 4 o'clock. Haven't picked up the camera in a few days. So basically, the past few days were pretty, I don't want to say hectic at work. They were a little bit stressful for me though, because as of Monday, we'll be working from home as much as possible. I think 1 or 2 people will be in the office, but only to go in as needed. I will need to go into the office every so often to pick up paperwork, because a lot of what I do is actually handling the physical paperwork that comes in. So I'll work from home. Some days I'll probably go in a few afternoons just to print stuff at the office and grab paperwork. But yeah, so I am joining the millions working from home, and so I had to get the phone system set up so that it would phone out to people's cell phones. And like, this phone system is so confusing. The person that got trained on it quit years ago, and I'm like the only person that knows anything about it. And it's because I've just been studying the manual, but it's like, I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. How do I make it do this? I can't find out how. So I like, I stress ate like a whole giant chocolate bar yesterday afternoon because I was so stressed. So I just ate my chocolate bar that I was just gonna nibble a few squares of. No, I ate like the whole thing. It was like one of those like big ones, you know, that you break up into like 12 squares or whatever. Anyways, I didn't get it as smooth as I wanted to, but I just figured out how to do the thing, so hopefully that'll be sufficient. I did bring the manual home if I feel like torturing myself to read it and figure out more. Anyways, so I have been doing some cleaning today, been doing some reading. I've been, because I will have to be working from home and using my computer. My computer is very slow because it's very full. So I've been working on, and this is maybe something I will do now that I'm, you know, at home, is doing like a digital purge. I haven't used iTunes in probably at least 2 years, if not longer, maybe 3. Like, I don't use iTunes. I use Google Music, and now I've been using Spotify a lot. But when I buy music, it's on Google Play, so I'm not using iTunes at all. So, and then today I looked, and I have about 37 gigs of music on iTunes on my computer. So that doesn't need to happen. So I'm working on getting all my music uploaded to Google Music. And I'm struggling with that. Anyways, so what I'm working on is like purging things, moving things to my external hard drive, and trying to get my computer emptier so that it will move faster so that I can work and not be frustrated. But yeah, so I've been doing that. Cleaning up my office, doing some laundry, not the dishes, not cooking. Now I'm in bed with my kitties. They're just chilling. Anyway, sorry, I'm just looking at them. They're so cute. So today I've been reading Pippa Park Raises Her Game for middle grade March, and how far am I? I'm 75 pages in, so about that far, and I'm enjoying it so far. It's a retelling of Great Expectations, so Pippa is Pippa, and yeah, I'm liking it. So I would like to finish it this weekend, which, I mean, I probably could, considering how much I read this morning just laying in bed, and it was like 45 minutes, I think. So, yeah. I used to think that I was a really fast reader. I might not read as fast as I thought I did. But anyways, I'm very thirsty, so I'm going to go get some water. I should also sweep the floor. And then maybe I should wash dishes. There's not even that many dishes. I should just wash them. But I don't want to. We'll see. Anyways. I could get used to this cutie being my work buddy. Yeah, I sure could. Right? You like this? Yep. Okay, sorry. Hey. Yeah. Do you like it that I'm home? Yeah, okay, cool. Hi. It's Monday afternoon. It's almost 2. I'm working from home, and I don't hate it. I was feeling a little bit tired this morning. So at like 10 o'clock, I laid down my head down on my desk and I took a little 5-minute nap. Feel super rejuvenated after that. But yeah, so I'm like trying to work as much as I can. I'm just switching hands because I think the internet is overwhelmed with so many people trying to work remotely. So I am getting kicked out of the program, I guess. It's just a Chrome extension, remote desktop. Oh, there we go. I keep getting kicked out. So I have to keep logging in. But you know, what ifs? Sorry, just got an email from, he's a weird dude. I'm not sure why he has emailed me. It has nothing to do with me. Anyways. Yeah. Just working from home. I got a second screen from work. We have some extra ones. We've been like upgrading our screens from like the tiny ones we had 5 years ago to some bigger ones. And so, but I took one of the tiny ones home, so I have 2 screens. So I have my work on one screen and I have my YouTube on the other screen because I don't need it right now for what I'm doing. But yeah, it's nice. I'm wearing cozy pants. I'm wearing slippers. The phone isn't ringing. I don't have to talk to people. Chris stayed home. he wasn't feeling very well last night, and then in the morning, and you know, at this time you can't really risk going places if you're not feeling well. So we're supposed to go. Today's my sister-in-law's birthday. We're gonna go have supper at my mom's place. I think we've all been doing a pretty good job of self-isolating already. So we figured it was safe. And now in the morning, because I was feeling so tired, I'm like, am I getting sick? I feel better now. But now it's like, I don't know. So I guess we'll see what happens later. Like, I'm feeling okay now. Should I talk to you about some books quickly? I've been listening to The Girl Who Drank the Moon. I think I'm like 75% done-ish. So I'm getting there. I might finish it tomorrow. Just because, yeah, I don't feel like listening to it right now. So I might finish it tomorrow. Yesterday, did I do an update? I don't even think I vlogged yesterday. Yesterday I finished reading Pippa Park Raises Her Game. I started reading it on Thursday, finished it yesterday, and I enjoyed it. 3.5 stars. It was good. So, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. And then I was reading Anne of the Island last night. And I have about 100, not even 100 pages left. I think like 80 pages left. So that's going well. So yeah, we'll see how much work I can get done before 5. Good morning. It's 10:30 on Tuesday. I have been working for a couple hours already. So this morning, I finished reading Anne of the Island. So that was fun. That book is it's just pure agony, and it's wonderful. Yeah, so that's good. And I didn't vlog this. You saw it on my Instagram stories yesterday, if you'll follow me on Instagram. But I got this in the mail. The Glass Hotel. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to read this. I have a predicament though. Do I read this first? Or do I read the Lola Quartet first? Because I told myself I was going to read the Lola Quartet before I read The Glass Hotel. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to start right away. I have 8 other books that I want to read. Or that I'm in the middle of right now, I should say. And then I still have a few middle grade books for middle grade March that I want to read. And, you know, since it's the time of the quarantine, I have lots of time to read. So, and I have been doing a lot of reading. I've also been listening to The Girl Who Drank the Moon this morning. So I think I'm about 75% through. So I can finish that today. So that will be good. And yeah, that's kind of how things are going this morning. I need to go into the office a bit later to actually get some physical paperwork that's there. Have I explained this already? A lot of my job is dealing with physical paperwork that comes in. I think I did vlog about this. If I did, I'll cut this out, but if not... So, I work for a trucking company, and I'm so thankful and blessed right now that I work for an industry that is considered essential, and we're still running. If things change to critical, then we might not have any work, because most of what we do is like dry goods, but it's not food. We have like one regular load that's food. So one guy will be working. But anyway, so I work for a trucking company, and I work in the office. I'm the receptionist, but I also do a lot of data entry, and like I send out the invoices so that we can get paid. So that needs to keep happening still. And I will have to go to the office and do scanning of like proof of delivery, like signed proof of delivery, so that people will pay us. So I have to go scan them. to send them with the invoices and pick up the paperwork that the drivers hand in at the end of their trips. So I have to do that this afternoon. Last night I made cookies. And Chris is walking down the hall. He's working from home today too. Last night I made cookies, and I'm going to go do a drop-off at my sister's house and my sister-in-law's house. And send some cookies for my little nieces and nephews. So that'll be fun. My niece and nephews. My other nieces live in Edmonton. They're not getting cookies. Anyways, so do you see my bad habit with touching my face? So bad, guys. So yeah, I've been talking for long enough. This is good enough of a break. I actually have some stuff that I need to get done pretty well today. It should have been done already, but I was stressed out last week and doing other things. So now I have time to do it. So, yep, I will get back to work now. For my first update today, 3 things. I know my stove is dirty. This recipe of banana bread from the Magnolia Cookbook Banana Bread was the best banana bread of my life. I have made this so many times already. I just absolutely love it. It's so good. I'm eating a piece right now. 2, support local, because then you get coffee delivered to your doorstep. Perfect in the time of self-isolation. Hello. My cowlick is just being stupid today. It just wants to do this. But I don't want it to do that, so we're just gonna, like, leave it like that. Okay, anyways, hi. It is late on Wednesday evening. I'm sitting on the couch with Rogue. She was here first. She's so big and fat. So, I don't even know the last update that I did. Yesterday, I think about getting the glass hotel, which is still exciting. So I've been working from home this week so far for the next foreseeable future, which I am getting used to very quickly. Loving it so far. So this morning, story time, this morning, I woke up at like 4:45, just woke up and stayed awake. So I got out of bed around 5, I think. I just like gave up. I got out of bed and I went and took a bath and read, and then I kind of like started falling asleep in the bath. But I didn't want to let myself fall asleep, so then I kept like jerking awake. So basically I've been awake since then, but around, I think it was around 11, I just got so tired, so I just laid my head down on my desk and I took a nap for like 5 or 10 minutes, I don't know. It wasn't very long, but I was like, I wish we could just do this at work. Like, if, you know, when you're just like fighting to stay awake and you're just fighting and fighting, it's like, I would be so much more productive if I could just take a nap for 10 minutes and then I'd be good to go. And I was good to go after that. Like, I was good. So, you know, maybe we can try to bring that around in Canada to be socially acceptable. So as far as reading, I don't think I updated you about my reading yesterday. I finished reading Anne of the Island in the morning, which I think I mentioned. And I also finished listening to The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. And I enjoyed it. I didn't get 5 stars from me, but like a solid 4. Like, I really enjoyed it. It just, for me, it didn't have that thing that just like made everyone else fall in love with it. There were a couple plot points that I was just kind of like about. Yeah, I won't spoil it. Because it's like a major theme of the book. But yeah, so I finished reading that. today I have been listening to Five Little Peppers and How They Grew on audio, and that is an old book. It feels very similar to Little Women. Like in some ways it feels like a ripoff of Little Women because it's five siblings, two sisters and three brothers. And their dad has passed away, and their mom, who they call Mamsie, which, which is similar to Little Women. Maybe that's just what they called moms back then. Whatever. And then they have a neighbor. Then they befriend like a new kid, a new boy who loves them immediately and they love him and like, whatever, like Lori. So but yeah, it's cute. Like it's middle grade. The oldest, I think this is a book series that actually went on for quite a few books. But yeah, the oldest is like 12 and the youngest is 4. And I'm halfway through the book and they don't seem to be aging very fast. So it's not like Little Women where it like is going to span many years of them growing up. But yeah, it's cute and heartwarming. I just having some throat issues. So that is what I've been listening to. This evening I edited my first vlog, which you will see tomorrow, I guess. And I mentioned that I was listening to the Sign of 4. I haven't listened to the Sign of 4 since then. I've been listening to The Girl Who Drank the Moon and now Five Little Peppers, and their last name is Pepper. I remember hearing about this book when I was a kid and I was so confused. I'm like, why are they called Peppers? Like, that's literally their last name is Pepper. Okay, so we cleared that up. I've been listening to that, and then I have one more book that I want to listen to for middle grade March. And then I have like 5,000 books that came in on Libby in the last week. So I'll be busy. But yeah. How are things going? Things are going well. I'm enjoying being at home. Looking at the positives. Don't get to see my family. Yesterday I did, yeah, I mentioned that I baked cookies on Monday. So yesterday I did a drop off, at my sister and my sister-in-law's houses. I dropped off cookies for the kids and the parents. That was fun. My niece came to the door as I was driving away, and she was just like, because I just like knocked and left them on the doorstep. And my niece, she's 6, she's so funny. She was just staring, and she was like, and I was like, come on, get. I was like going into work, to do some scanning and printing and invoicing stuff. Can't really do that at my house. I need to go there to get the paperwork. Anyways, I talked about that. I remember this now. But yeah, my niece, she was like, so like I was driving away and I was like, come on. And then her mom came behind her and she opens the door and then she's like, and I'm like, look at the floor. And there were cookies on the ground. So yeah. That was cute. So yeah, that was yesterday. Today, it's been work, listening to an audiobook, and editing a vlog. And now I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos and journal, I think. And then I'm gonna go to bed. So that's my update for today. So I'll see you tomorrow.